Okay, so we're coming to you from DOGGY-STYLZ Mobile Grooming, and this is Bailey. She's an oversized terrier. You can see that he likes her shaved. I just want to do a shave video for you because I want to teach you as much stuff as I can in one video about shaving. So let's put our 10 on. I like to use a 10 or a 7. I'm going to show you both of them real quick because there is a difference in the level of shave between a 10 and a 7. And your 10 is going to take it closer. They like it close. I always like to use 10 on the legs and the paws because it's just easier to get through those areas with a 10. And a 7 will leave the body a little longer. I'm going to show you the difference real quick. I always shave the same direction when it comes to the torso, because you're already taking a chance on a double-coated dog, on any dog really, but on a double-coated, you're taking a chance at one point that hair's not going to grow back. It could be right away, it could be years down the line, but at some point that coat's not going to grow back, pretty much. It's going to be patchy. So I just say go the same direction. That way, with 10 especially, you're never going to take it down too low to the skin, bare where they get burned. So let's start out with a 10. I want to show you the difference between a 10 and a 7. Here's our 10. And Luke, I want you to be able to get close up here. My son Luke's on video. So there's our 10. You see how low that brought that. Let's go ahead and snap on a 7. These are my clippers that I've had to repair, so they're not working as well. Okay. Here we go with a 7. And you're going to see the difference right off the bat. The 7 leaves it longer, you see that? And it's a really nice finish, a 7 is. And I like the 7 if I can get through the fur real easy. So only then. If it's a hard job, then I want a 10 on it. And never anything more than a 10. Okay, so the 5s, they're a bummer. 5s suck because they don't do anything really, and they only leave the hair a little bit longer. Okay, so she's got real dry skin, dandruff. That's what we're going to use our luxury remoisturizer on her, but that's in the conditioning. Let's go ahead and keep going with that 7. Keep it flat. Keep your blade flat to the skin. And now look what happened here. That's hilarious. So there's our 10, and there's our 7. That is too cute. So this is what we're going to do because I don't want that patch, and he wants her low anyway. We're just going to go ahead and use a 10. I'm going to push my lever up, snap that off. I have to hold this back piece in place on mine because they broke, and the replacement parts aren't the same as the originals. So here we go again. It didn't snap yet. I'm going to go ahead and turn it on, snap it in. Okay. So back to the 10. So that's the body part. I want to show you that real quick. I'm going to show you a quick, easy way to do ears and face because he wants all of this done, her face and everything. So let's go ahead and start up here with her face. And I'm just going to use just the tips, just the tip of my teeth, and go right through here. That way I get a more of a blended look. That way it doesn't take it down too far and it blends it better. Okay, so that is why I do that on that area. The reason I'm going to do that on some other skin, and I'll show you different areas and why I do what I do. Here I'm going to do the same thing, just the tip of the teeth on that inner ear because I don't want to cut her ear, right? And the lapel can get caught up in there real easy. So just the tip of the teeth, come on down like that, back like that. Now we're going to get her lapel, right? Because she's a full shave, so might as well shave that lapel. I hold it down to her head. That way we're getting all the way to the edge. Look here, I'm knocking out 2 birds with one. I don't like that expression. We're getting 2 things done at one time here because we are shaving 2 areas. Really, if I go over her head while I'm doing that, then I get her head area. Here we go again, just the teeth. Just the tip of the teeth. There's all kinds of things you can do with your clippers, you know, and get a job done really nicely. And it's a nice way to do it because they get the job done, right? Okay, so hold her lapel down. Hold your fingers under the edge of that lapel. It's really easy to cut the end of a lapel, and when you do, if you ever do. It's a really hard spot to get to stop bleeding. Okay, so back here, again, the tip of my teeth. Just the tips against that. And then back here again. Okay, so there's that ear. Let's go back under here. We're kind of moving for you because in case I run out of camera today. Okay. Let's go back up over here and get that line out of there. There was a little line left back in here that we don't want. We're going to go ahead and get that out of the way. So I know, I feel you on all that. I do. I sure do, baby. Okay, so there's that area. Let's go ahead and move toward feet now. I'm just showing you, I'm skipping around. I recommend starting like you usually do and following through like you usually do. That way you don't miss areas. On a shave, it's going to be pretty tough for you to not see if you missed an area, right? You're going to see that. Oh shoot, Luke, let me grab my brown paper bag back here. This is my hair bag. You can believe it, I had a lady at my shop one time, a customer, asked me to save her dog's hair. She was using it for her pillows. I refused to do it. Okay, so let's pull the blade down a little